How's your kid, darling? Is she as sweet as you seem? Hey, what's the word? Welcome to another episode of Sunday Sidecar, the series where we draw a line in the sand to help you understand last week's Tuesday Ukeday drop from yours truly, Uke Brute. So I'm sure all of you, anyone who's watched my previous Sunday Sidecar videos about, my quote love songs, as I'm sure all of you oh so loyal viewers have them memorized naturally. But then you might have deduced just from the title alone that this song was probably going to be about like dysfunctional relationships or a bad breakup or, in this case, just like creepo weirdos. So let's break it down. Back in like May 2022, the song came together. So it's another older song in the playlist, one of the earlier songs. And it was inspired by a trip I took to Miami at the time. It was my first time in Miami, but just kind of being around that like beach and like kind of like clubby, not that we went to clubs, but you kind of get that vibe there in the city. Just kind of made me think about all these stories and experiences that women I know have shared about just like super pushy dudes who don't take no for an answer and like kind of like relentlessly hound a chick that they see, all based on the fact that oh, she's super hot, so it must be first sight love, and that's how that works. So the song just kind of has a little bit of fun with that stereotype of that type of dude. Although I guess there's a little bit of sadness involved to it as well, because in this sense, in this case, the narrator only know affection via first sight love, and I don't know, there's something kind of sad about that. I feel about that approach, because people are out there that exist like that. Trust me, like I said, some of the stories you hear. And so it's kind of, in this case, there's at least kind of like a naivety to the narrator, or like an earnest naivety. It's not something being taken too far or anything like that, thankfully, in this sense. But it's just kind of having a little bit of fun with that idea of those dudes who just kind of like go up to someone and be like, hey, since you're super hot, I'm in love with you, so you must be in love with me too, because that's how this type of thing works. Drawing that line, you're gonna be with me now forever. Like, that's how it works. So just kind of that's what that song's about. That's the basis of it. There's really straightforward lyrically, just kind of fun and playful. The chord progression is also very, very simple, much like the lyrics. It's it's just a bunch of G's, F's and C's. Wait. Yeah, so just that C, G, F, and in the refrains, G, G. G, F, C. Really straightforward, playful, uke-driven ditty. But what makes it so much fun, what I like about it is that strum pattern that I use for it, because that's what makes the song, that's what kind of gives it the vibe. I feel kind of like that kind of beachy vibe, I hope. And that's what inspired the lyrics. And I don't know, the other, like playing it like with a regular strum pattern just doesn't give it the same sound at all. It would be more like a or something like that, Just doesn't have that same, what's your Insta pumpkin? I'm gonna hide. What's your Insta pumpkin? I'm gonna hide all your pics. I'm gonna be your Mr. Funkin', and you're gonna be my disco. A little sloppy there, but you kind of get it. And I feel like that, especially for ukulele, and I know I've mentioned this before on the channel, and if I haven't, want to highlight it again. I think the strum pattern plays such a key role in the sound you get out of your uke. But again, you can't come up with a new strum, brand new strum for every song, or can you? Who knows? But sometimes, the old standards just work. So why reinvent the wheel? That's how we take a look at the lyrics. That's kind of most of what I have for It's Called First Sight Love. Just kind of a playful, little satirical little jab at that super pushy dude trying to, pick up every chick he sees just because they're hot. Yeah, so that's It's Called First Sight Love. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and please check back soon for the ditty from Uke Brute.